Are you saving money each month into your retirement account, keeping a really close eye on that Social Security statement that breaks down what your estimated benefits will be? If so, you may think you're all set for a comfortable retirement. Well, I don't know about that. Two of the Valley's premier financial advisors, Damon Robert and Matt Deaton, they're here with Acute Financial, and you know what? They are here to help. Okay, so Matt, you're saying that even if we are socking away all of that money, maybe that's just not enough?
Yeah, it's honestly the little things that kind of affect if your financial plan is going to work or not.
Okay.
Oftentimes there's little mistakes that we're making that we don't even know we're making, and they have a big impact on whether those dollars will last as long as we do.
Okay.
And that's the number one concern people have in retirement, is making sure their money lasts.
Absolutely, that's very important. And you say that, Damon, that there's really 5 ways that people are ruining their retirement account. So let's talk about the first one. And you said that the carrying debt, that's going to ruin your retirement account.
That's a retirement killer.
Really?
Our happiest clients are those that have no debt. The smaller your monthly net, the more freedom that you have in retirement. So
yeah.
we're obviously telling our clients to pay off their homes or downsize in retirement.
Okay. And the second one that you say could possibly ruin your retirement is not investing wisely. Seems like you have already done that by that time.
Well, about 60% of the people that come into our office are taking way too much risk and don't realize it. They're invested like 30 and 40-year-olds when they should be invested like 60-year-olds. Understanding the stage of life that you're at and understanding that you don't have time on your side anymore to take big risks, you need to have preservation as a priority with growth as a close second.
Yeah, and you know that because you guys do say that a lot, you know, things change along the way and you really got to keep a close eye on that. All right, Matt, you say that failing to adjust your risk level the closer you get to retirement, which kind of tags off of what...
we call that the retirement red zone. Again, you get to that point, you're about 5 years out from when you're wanting to be retired.
Right.
The last thing you can afford is a big drop in the market, because you waste time or your account is down when you're trying to retire. So it's a really big thing to make sure you're adjusting your risk levels as you approach retirement, so you don't have a big drop in your accounts just before you're ready to get rid of that job and go into retirement.
Right, right. And this is a big one, not factoring in healthcare costs, which, gosh, I mean, how do you do that?
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the biggest expenses, especially for the people that retire before they're on Medicare. When we sit down with them and we're helping them with their budget, the largest expense they have in most cases is that medical cost. And they're only getting higher. And so it's really important that you're planning for that cost that's going to be there all the way through retirement, because you're going to be getting older, you're going to be having more medications, more visits to the doctor. You've got to have a plan for it. Right,
which is where you guys come in. And Damon, last but not least, but having a strategy for taxes in retirement, that's also, you know, ever changing.
It's probably one of the most overlooked pieces of the puzzle, and yet most baby boomers, most retirees have 80% or more of their money in 401ks and IRAs that's never been taxed. So we're going to pay tax on it, and if we don't have a plan, we're going to end up paying more than we should.
The hammer is going to drop eventually.
That's right.
And then you guys say that a lot, is that you have to sit down and regroup often.
Yeah, I mean, when we do a financial plan, we do not think that that's the end. We know with our clients we're going to make adjustments along the way, because the rules change. The government changes their tax rates, things will be different, and things will change in life. So it's really important to make a plan and then make adjustments to it.
All right, there you go. Well, you may want to learn more about how you can achieve a successful retirement. And so Matt and Damon, they would like to offer you a chance to get this book right here. It is available, but there are only 15 copies available, so you do need to call now. And here's how you can get this. It's a free book to the first 15 people. It's called Stress-Free Retirement. So be sure and call this number, 480-620-6907. And you can also learn more at acutefinancial.org. They have locations valley-wide.